We're gonna try this. I'm trying to get myself a little composed here. My kids were off school today. Oh, by the way, hi, my name is Jen. I am a reseller on the apps Mercari and Poshmark. If you are new to my channel, I do a lot of videos, oh my lord, on thrifting, and I also do some other videos as well, like savings videos and hauls that are not thrift related. So welcome to my channel if you're new. If you're not new, definitely welcome back. I always love to have people come and watch. I do have a haul for you. I did want to start off with, my kids were off school today and I actually went into the office. And so therefore I came home and I thought it was going to be death. Hi, welcome back. I'm glad I harmed my children when I came home because I feel like when they're off, it's like they make the biggest mess. And it's always when I'm not here and I come home and I'm just like, are you serious? Like, really? Like, the trash can is right there. I don't know if any of you have kids, but seriously, the trash goes in the trash can. It's not that difficult. So I'm like trying to like chill out a little bit because I like just spazzed on my daughter because I'm like, dude, the trash can's right there. But anyway, this morning I did a video and it was really dark and I apologize, but I did a video with customers. So if you did not watch that, I haven't heard anything else from the person that I had an issue with. I don't expect to be giving them any sort of refund. So if you haven't watched that, definitely watch that video. It's a little weird, it's a little dark because I did it really early in the morning, but I will give you an update if anything. So there's a couple things going on here. One, I do have a thrift haul. Two, I sold some things. So sales have been mid. I think I'm back. Okay. So I sold a couple things. One of the things I sold these. These have been in my closet for a while, but they're my daughter's, so it didn't really matter. They are actually fairly new. I know the bottoms do not say that, but I'm going to clean these up before I send them out. I sold these for $8 on Poshmark, so I like made like $6-7. Not bad. Regardless, quick flip. Of her shoes when I list them is usually not something I expect. So usually it takes a while for me to sell kids stuff. So I never expect a quick flip. I had to hang these up, so I will show you the other two things I sold. This is an awesome sweater. It is a vintage Lacoste grandpa sweater. The person who is getting this is super lucky. This is, and I really hope they love it. It's in excellent condition. There are no stains on it. I really do hope they love it though, because I would have kept it if I wouldn't have sold it. I also sold this piece. This is an extra large American Eagle Outfitters cow neck top. I actually sold this for $12, so like I made $9.05 to bed or to wear out. I mean, another nice piece. So those are the three items I sold. Nothing spectacular. Like I said, sales have been kind of crappy. I don't really know what's going on with that. Okay, so the next thing I want to let you know is I definitely didn't have time to go to the bins, but I've been doing some side thrifting. I dropped my consignment off at the local place I always consign, and I picked up a couple items as well because I always like to pick up a few things. I found these joggers. They're Victoria's Secret pink. They have zippers on the side. I don't think I'll be selling these on Poshmark. I think I'm going to see if my daughter wants them first. They're an extra small. They're in pretty good condition. I'll probably take my sweater shaver to them just in case. But I'm hoping she'll wear them because they're a nice like PJ pant, if anything. And the other thing I found was this. There was a lot of Victoria's Secret pink This is actually in good condition. So like the graphic was in good condition. I think this is also an extra small. Also probably a great bedtime piece. I probably will also shave this. I mean, there's nothing really wrong with it, but just for her, I'll probably shave it a little with my sweater shaver. So I paid like $5.50 each for those. I know that's a lot, but when it's usually if it's something for her, I will spend the money because I do buy her a lot of Victoria's Secret pink and it's really expensive, so I'm always looking for deals. Okay, and then the next piece, I definitely paid up for this. It's a vintage piece. I'm gonna see if I can shave this a little bit. On the bottom, you can see like it's a little bit older. But the reason I picked it up was because of what it is. So there is the tag. It is a Fendi. Now the size tag has been removed, which you can see it was like right here. I looked up a couple of these and like that's where the tag usually is. The other tag in here is this little one right here that says 100% cashmere. It's really smooth on the inside and didn't really have anything else spectacular on it. Nothing like super notable. I've seen a couple other jackets of different colors, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to list this for yet, but I paid $15 for it. So even if I sold it for like $100, I'd still be making a decent profit. I mean, it is vintage, and the reason I know it's vintage, the person who donated this jacket also donated a Pendleton jacket that was vintage, but it was so heavy. And it was probably over the 5-pound mark for Poshmark. And they had a couple other, they had a vintage Amanda Smith like poncho. And I just was like, oh, I wanted it, but I was like, I can't spend that money on all these pieces. So I picked up the Fendi piece because I figured if anything, I can at least make $100 on it, which means I'll make, you know, like, I'll end up making like 60-ish or whatever once Poshmark fees plus what I paid. So, an okay buy, nothing fabulous. They had a couple other things there, but I left it. The other thing I'm going to sell that is actually something that was gifted, I shouldn't say really gifted, but given to me a while ago. I have to look up the brand again because it's a boutique brand. It is Petticoat Alli. And I actually tried it on this morning again because I wanted to make sure, like, do I really want to get rid of it? It's a cute little black top, and it has like this little ruffly detail and lace in the front. If you're big chested, this definitely doesn't work. It's an extra, no, this is a large. I'll probably try to list this for $30. I'm pretty sure this is an expensive brand because the person who gave this to me, everything that she gave to me was like $300-400 a piece. Clothing, and I've sold a lot of it for fairly decent, cheaper than normal, but that's one of the last pieces I had. I'm just being frugal. So I went to 2 different thrift stores. I have like, I call it my honey hole, and then I have like the other thrift store I go to. So the one that's like mediocre, I found a couple things. And let me tell you, I did not get a discount on any of this, so I paid the full price of the item. So like, I think in this case, like the jeans are $5 something. So I found these. They're the long, wide leg. They're stretchy, but the brand is Sicily, which is a Sicily Paris. And the sizing are a little bit different. This says 50. I have to look it up. So it's like, I think this is a plus size jean. I've sold a dress before. The brand is kind of pricey, so it probably will do fairly well. I'm not really sure what I'm going to list them for yet because I need to do a little more research. The dress was a different ball game than the pants. The other pair I picked up, and these are like brand new, but they are Tucker and Tate, which is sold at Nordstrom and other places like think Bloomingdale's. These, it says they're a 20. Again, I gotta look up the sizing. I don't really understand some of the sizing on some of these jeans. It was marked in the small. Well, these are not a 20, I can tell you that, like as far as sizing. So I need to kind of do a little bit more research and find out how this is done or how they're sized. But nonetheless, they're straight leg. They look really nice. They're like that deep wash. So I will take a risk. So the word Bitten, and then I looked a little closer and it said Sarah Jessica Parker. So her clothing line, her regular clothing line, I know is fairly expensive. I need to look up comps on these a little more, but these are also a straight leg. I believe these are, what size are they? So these are a 6, so not a bad size. I need to look up comps on Poshmark, but I also may list these elsewhere just because. Pretty good though. So that is all I got at the one thrift store because it was just so sad. I think I ended up spending like 15 for the 3 items. Not too bad. Maybe a little less. Maybe it was like 12 something. I don't know. But I spent a lot of money, not gonna lie. I spent $54.60, which is a lot, but I got 4 sweaters, which, you know, is great. But then I also got a couple long sleeve shirts, etc. So the first item I got is this Brooks Brother casual sweater, very stretchy. It's a large. It's the 346 Brooks Brother, so good size, really good condition with it. Spending $4.99. This brand used to be called Horny Toad. Now it's called Toad and Company. This is a small. This is a really nice blue knit. It's in pretty good condition. I might take my sweater shaver to it just a little bit on the sleeves, just to clean up some of the fuzz, but really it doesn't look bad at all. I don't know what I'm going to list it for yet because I don't know a lot about it. And this was probably my best sweater find. Again, I may need to do a little sweater shaving, but it was worth it. This is a Willow and Clay. I don't know if this is sold at Anthropologie because I'm not like down with the, oh yeah, this is sold here. But what I do know, no, this is sold on its own website. What I do know about this brand is they're not cheap. So I was kind of excited to find that. This says it's a small, but I think it's like oversized, so I will check on that. But again, cute. To me, a good find. I found this is sold at Anthropologie sometimes. And I will keep this myself because if it doesn't sell, because the other item I have listed in my closet has not sold. I have worn and I absolutely love it. But this is just an open front cardigan that does have buttons down it, and this is from the brand Left of Center, and it's a really dark tag, so it's hard to see, but it's definitely this boho chic type material that has like this rugged type shark bite look. I definitely like it. And I have a couple more things here. I need to stop picking this brand up, but it was just calling me. So cute front wrap, Vince Camuto, extra large, some pretty good condition. So I will be listing that soon. Vince Camuto doesn't do as well for me as Vince does, so I don't know. this is Lord & Taylor. Obviously, Lord & Taylor is a department store of higher quality items. It's a nice chambray top, a little bit darker in color. Thought that was cute, so I picked that up. And to the jeans. I really need some jeans in my closet, so that is what I was trying to find the most of. So I stuck with my gut and I found these. These are Rock & Republic. They feel really nice. They're like a dark black, and I believe these are 12. So they're straight leg, the button back. These are cute. They should do well. I'm trying to pick up larger sizes if I can, but it doesn't always work in my favor. I also picked up these Paige jeans. I have one other pair of Paige jeans in my closet. Also straight, so I'm hoping they will do well. And the last thing that I got is another Rock & Republic. And it has the R's fancy on the back. And I think these are I hate like searching for the size. These are an 8S, so an 8 short. So they're the Berlin style. So, I mean, if I was an 8, I'd probably just keep these because I really like them. So, all in all, I spent close to $100, but if things go well, my return on investment should be quite a bit more than that. I should be able to make my money back at least on one of the pieces, and then it will be all profit for the other stuff. I need to do a bins haul. I'm probably going to do one on the 11th because I am off and I'm pretty sure the bins are open. So I'm going to try to do that. Right now I am filling my closet with inventory and things that I have in-house. I just emptied the rack in my room and I'm going to be filling it back up, but I am desperately trying to minimize. And as you see, like right behind me, this is all the stuff that I am working on, listed on Poshmark. Some of it is my son's that is going in the garbage because I decided not to process and take it to the consignment. So these things are going to be going in the trash because they're in pretty bad condition. I'm still working on this little pile right here, getting things listed. I did do some of these sweaters already, but as I go through them, I put them and I wrap them up and do all that stuff. So I'm getting there. It's taking a little bit of time. It's not exactly foolproof, but you kind of got to do what you got to do. Things have been a little bit crazy. I'm starting to do some Christmas wrapping. I know.